RC circuits. Someday I will be smart enough to understand RC circuits. Ever thought about an RC circuit with your resistor and capacitor all in one? When a current's flowing and a resistor comes in, we divide voltage by resistance, and the power goes down right before your eyes. Maybe y'all wonder how this is done. Use an equation, then you'll see P equals V squared over R. That's craziness. And we might wonder, what are the units for an RC circuit, and how is it used, and what does it mean, and what the heck is tau anyway? Does it even really matter? Yes, there's an answer for all these things. RC is the same as tau in seconds, multiply resistance by capacitance, and now it all seems so clear. What's the pattern to this madness? This is even how we take a flash picture. With low resistance, we send the flash. We can catch an instant of rapid motion. RC circuits are everywhere. Let's dive right in and see it all. I wish I was smart enough to understand and RC circuits. Someday I will be smart enough to understand and RC circuits. Capacitors are charged through resistance. A low resistance means faster charging. Here's the equation for you here. Now don't get confused, we can break it down. RC is resistance time capacitance. The T is for time. The Q's are for charge. My voltage goes down, down. The current and rate of discharge goes down. And low resistance means larger current, and a small capacitance, there's less charge. And the charge will rapidly go down, down. These rules can help explain so many things, like why no battery charge so darn slow. Because with the age the resistance increases. We see resistors everywhere. The wipers in your car even use a resistor. The time is varied by adjusting resistance, so you can wipe even fast and slow. RC circuits can even save your life. Pacemakers have the same properties. Now we all know why physics is the key. Thanks for watching and listening. I wish I could understand the concept of RC circuits. Someday I will be smart enough to understand RC circuits. Okay, so as you just saw, I did a rap in order to understand the concept of RC circuits. I know it was a little fast, but I thought it'd be creative. So I'm just going to go quickly over the concept of what an RC circuit is and the formula that go with it in order to understand it more fully. So here's our capacitor and our resistor. So a basic RC circuit has one capacitor and one resistor. It's called a first order RC circuit. As we've seen in class, you can have them with multiple resistors in parallel or series and multiple capacitors. But here, there's the circuit, the capacitor, and it creates a current, right, from the voltage that's going in the capacitor. And so we would get an equation in order to find the power, something like this, right? So we would find that as the resistance goes up, we would be getting a lower power, right? So that's kind of the basics of what an RC circuit really is. The higher the resistance, the lower the power is going to be. Now, since it's a capacitor, it's kind of like a battery. That means it can be charged and discharged. And in the video, we talked a little bit about this, this equation. This is the discharging equation for a capacitor. Q's are the charges, and then RC is kind of confusing, but it literally is resistance and capacitance. So if you need to understand what that means, we'll go right here. This is the resistance in ohms, right? And farads, which is the unit from capacitance. So you just multiply those together and we get the unit of seconds, which is our RC. So then we can plug that back in here and we can find out our discharging equation. Now the opposite of that would be charging, with the same concept of finding that RC and time, but now you're finding your max charge, and usually that's placed as a percentage. This is placed as a percentage of the max that you have, in order to understand how much that capacitor is charging in this video, or in this sheet. So this is briefly the concept of an RC circuit, and hopefully that kind of cleared up all of your questions. It's just a resistor and a capacitor put in one circuit, and through that we can use equations in order to find power as well as current and voltage. So hopefully that cleared it up, and hopefully you enjoyed the rap. Thanks.